Silverton, Colorado, sparkles under a winter sky, its snow-dusted mountains framing a city of ambition and secrets. I'm Elise Morgan, 28, personal assistant to Lucas Hart, the enigmatic CEO of Hart Innovations, a tech empire revolutionizing renewable energy. For 2 years I've managed his schedule, his coffee, his life. My efficiency masking a forbidden attraction to his piercing blue eyes and commanding presence. Our relationship is professional, yet every brush of his hand, every late-night meeting, ignites a spark I can't extinguish. Today, as I sit in my office, the glass walls reflecting the snowy peaks, a file on my desk, a whistleblower's report alleging fraud at Hart Innovations, threatens to unravel everything including my heart. Lucas strides in, his tailored suit hugging a frame that exudes power, his dark hair slightly tousled from the wind. "Elise, I need the merger documents by noon," he says, his voice smooth but edged, his gaze lingering a moment too long. My pulse quickens, the air between us charged, but I nod, my fingers brushing his as I hand him a report. The contact sends a shiver through me, and his eyes darken, a silent acknowledgement of the tension we've danced around for months. "You're distracted," he says, leaning closer, his cedar cologne wrapping around me. "Something wrong?" I force a smile, the whistleblower's file burning in my mind. "Just a busy day," I lie, but his scrutiny makes my skin flush. Nora Blake, my best friend and Hart Innovations cybersecurity analyst, interrupts, her auburn hair pulled tight, her hazel eyes sharp with urgency. "Elise, we need to talk," she says, glancing at Lucas. "Privately." He nods, leaving us, but his backward glance stirs a warmth I can't ignore. In the break room, Nora shuts the door, her voice low. "I hacked into a secure server. Someone's funneling money from the merger fund to an offshore account, and Lucas's access code is tied to it." My heart sinks. Lucas, a thief? The file I found matches her claim, detailing millions siphoned through fake contracts. "He wouldn't," I say, but doubt creeps in. "Someone's framing him," Nora insists. "But I found a bug in my office. We're being watched." Her words chill me, the stakes higher than I imagined. I slip the file into my bag, my hands trembling. "We need proof," I say, and Nora nods, her loyalty grounding me. "I'll dig deeper, but be careful, Elise. Whoever's behind this doesn't play nice." Back at my desk, I open the file, finding encrypted emails hinting at a syndicate using Hart Innovations as a front. A text from an unknown number flashes. "Stop digging, Elise, or you'll regret it." My breath catches, someone knows. "Call Lucas," my voice shaky. "We need to meet. Tonight." He agrees, suggesting his penthouse, his tone warm but guarded. At his penthouse, the city lights glitter through floor-to-ceiling windows, the air scented with leather and whiskey. Lucas pours me a drink, his fingers brushing mine, sparking heat that pools low in my belly. "What's this about, Elise?" he asks, his blue eyes searching, his proximity dizzying. I hesitate, the file's weight heavy in my bag, but his nearness, his breath, his scent, clouds my judgment. "I found something," I say, my voice trembling. "About the merger. Fraud." His face hardens, but he steps closer, his hand grazing my arm. "I'm being set up," he says, his voice low. "I've been investigating too, but it's dangerous. I need you to trust me." The tension between us snaps, his hand cupping my cheek, our lips inches apart. I want to believe him, but Nora's warning and the text echo. "Why me?" I whisper, my heart pounding. "Because you're the only one I can't resist," he murmurs, his thumb tracing my jaw, the touch igniting a fire I've fought for too long. Our breaths mingle, the forbidden line blurring, but a crash outside, a car alarm, breaks the spell. Lucas checks the security feed, his face grim. "Someone's tampering with my car," he says, grabbing his phone. A note slides under the door. "Back off or she pays." My blood runs cold, the syndicate's closing in. Lucas calls Deputy Sam Carter, a trusted cop, who arrives to secure the scene. Nora texts, her message frantic. *, my apartment was trashed. Thereafter the drive, I show Lucas the note. His eyes fierce. I won't let them touch you, he says, pulling me close. His heartbeat steady against my fear. In my journal I write. Lucas's touch is my weakness, but the truth could destroy us. Nora's in danger, and the syndicate's watching. The snowy mountains loom outside. And I feel his warmth, the threat tightening. What would you risk, reader, when love and danger intertwine under the winter stars? The winter wind howls through Silverton, Colorado, rattling the windows of my small apartment, but it's the fire of Lucas' heart's touch that keeps me awake. Last night at his penthouse, his confession. You're the only one I can't resist, and our near kiss ignited a spark I can't extinguish, but the whistleblower's file pointing to Lucas's access code in a fraud scheme, Nora Blake's warning of a bug in her office, and a threatening note. Back off or she pays *. Have me questioning everything. As I clutch the flash drive Nora gave me, the snowy mountains outside a stark reminder of the danger closing in, I'm torn between my heart and the truth. Nora meets me at Brood Awakening, a cozy Silverton coffee shop, its warmth scented with espresso and cinnamon. Her hazel eyes are shadowed, her auburn hair tucked under a scarf. I traced the offshore account, she whispers, sliding a printout across the table. It's linked to a syndicate called Silver Shadows, and Lucas's code was used to authorize transfers. My heart lurches. Lucas, a criminal. His claim that he's being framed feels true, but the evidence is damning. He says he's investigating. I say, my voice trembling, the memory of his cedar cologne and steady hands haunting me. Nora's gaze narrows. Then why was his code used? And my apartment was searched last night. Someone's desperate. Her words chill me, the syndicate's reach suffocating. We need to confront him, I say, my resolve hardening, but Nora grabs my wrist. Not yet. If Silver Shadows is involved, they're into more than fraud. Think drugs, blackmail. Her warning echoes the threatening text I received, and I nod, my mind racing. Lucas calls, his voice low and urgent. Elise, meet me at the office. I've got something to show you. Against Nora's caution, I go, drawn to him like snow to the mountains, the winter air biting as I drive through Silverton's icy streets. Hart Innovations' glass building gleams under the moonlight, its sterile halls a contrast to the storm in my heart. Lucas is waiting in his office, his suit jacket off, his shirt sleeves rolled up, revealing forearms that make my pulse quicken. You're scared, he says, stepping close, his blue eyes searching mine. I can feel it. His hand brushes my arm, the touch sparking heat through my coat, and I want to melt into him, but the flash drive in my pocket feels like a betrayal. I found proof, he says, showing me a tablet with encrypted emails, transfers authorized by his code, but initiated by his CFO, Victor Langston. Victor's framing me, Elise. He's working with someone bigger. The air between us crackles. His nearness overwhelming. Why didn't you tell me sooner? I ask, my voice soft, the space between us shrinking. His eyes darken, raw with something deeper than duty. Because I'm falling for you, he murmurs, his hand cupping my cheek, his thumb tracing my jaw. My breath catches, the memory of our near kiss flooding back. His lips so close, the city lights our witness. Lucas, I whisper, my heart pounding. This could ruin us. He nods, his forehead touching mine. Or save us, he says, and the tension snaps. His lips brushing mine, soft and desperate, igniting a fire I can't quench. A crash outside startles us. A brick through the office window, a note tied to it. Stop or she's next. Lucas shields me, his body tense, and calls Deputy Sam Carter, who arrives to collect the note. Nora texts, her message frantic. My car was tailed. They know we're close. My blood runs cold, the syndicate's watching. Lucas's hand finds mine, his grip a vow. I won't let them hurt you, he says, his voice fierce, but doubt lingers. Can I trust him completely? Sam confirms the note matches the syndicate's pattern. And Nora arrives, her face pale. I found a name in the emails. Silver King, she says. Victor's not the top. Someone else is pulling the strings. Back at my apartment, Nora stays, her presence calming. "You love him, don't you?" she asks, her eyes soft. I nod, tears falling. "But I'm scared he's not who I think." She hugs me, her warmth a lifeline. In my journal I write, Lucas's kiss is my sanctuary, but the syndicate's shadow grows. Nora's risking everything and the truth is close, but so is danger. The snow falls outside, and I feel his touch linger, the threat tightening around us. What would you do, reader, when love and lies collide in the winter's chill? The winter night wraps Silverton, Colorado, in a blanket of snow, the mountains looming like silent sentinels over a city teeming with secrets. Last night, his kiss, soft, desperate, broke through the professional veil we've maintained, but the whistleblower's file tying his access code to fraud, Nora Blake's discovery of a syndicate called Silver Shadows, and a threatening note, stop or she's next have me questioning his truth. Nora's warning of a tailed car and a mysterious Silver King behind Victor Langston's schemes deepens the danger. As I stand in my apartment, Lucas's cedar scent lingering on my skin, Nora's backup drive heavy in my hand, I'm caught between love and the shadow of betrayal. Nora meets me at a secluded cabin outside Silverton, its wooden walls warmed by a crackling fire, the snow outside muffling the world. Her hazel eyes are fierce, her auburn hair damp from the storm. "I cracked more emails," she says, her voice low, showing me a laptop screen. The Silver King is tied to Heart Innovations board, someone with high-level access. My heart races. Lucas's code is implicated, but Nora's data points to Victor Langston's assistant, Claire Evans, funneling funds to the syndicate. Lucas says Victor's framing him. I say, my voice trembling, the memory of his kiss burning. Nora's gaze softens but sharpens. Then why's Claire meeting a Viper contact tonight? I hacked her calendar, she's at the old mill. Her words chill me, the syndicate's reach tightening. We need to trap her, I say, my resolve hardening, but Nora grabs my arm. If Claire's working for the Silver King, they'll kill to protect him. My phone's been tapped. I found a bug in my bag. Fear grips me, but Lucas texts, his message urgent. Meet me at the cabin. I have proof. Against Nora's caution. I trust him, drawn to his warmth like a moth to flame. The cabin's firelight casts shadows as Lucas arrives. His suit rumpled, his blue eyes stormy. I found Claire's digital trail, he says, showing me a USB drive with forged emails using his code. She's been selling company secrets to the Vipers. His nearness overwhelms me. His hand grazing my wrist, sparking heat through my sweater. Why didn't you tell me everything? I ask, my voice soft, the space between us shrinking. His eyes lock onto mine, raw with vulnerability. Because I love you, Elise, and I couldn't risk losing you. His confession shakes me, and I lean closer, our breaths mingling, the memory of our kiss. His lips, the city lights, igniting a fire. Lucas, I whisper, my heart pounding. This could destroy us. He nods, his hand cupping my face, his thumb tracing my cheek. Or make us stronger, he murmurs, and the tension builds, our lips inches apart. A thud outside snaps us apart. A shadow moves past the window, a figure in a dark coat. Lucas grabs a flashlight, his body shielding mine, and we step onto the porch, the snow crunching underfoot. A note is pinned to the door. You're too close, Elise, my blood runs cold, and Nora's gasp echoes my fear. Lucas calls Deputy Sam Carter, who confirms the note matches the syndicate's threats. Nora texts, her voice shaking through the phone. My laptop's been hacked. They know we're here. Lucas's arm tightens around me. His voice fierce. I won't let them touch you. We retreat inside. The fire's warmth a stark contrast to the chill of danger. And Nora arrives, her face pale but determined. Claire's meeting is at midnight, she says. We can catch her. We plan with Sam, setting a sting at the old mill, its rusted beams looming under the moon. Lucas insists on coming, his hand in mine, a vow in his grip, but doubt lingers. Can I trust him fully? Nora's eyes meet mine, her loyalty grounding me. "You're braver than you know," she says, and I cling to her words, the syndicate's shadow closing in. In my journal I write, Lucas's love is my strength, but the Silver King's reach grows. Nora's risking everything and the truth is near, but so is danger. The snow falls, and I feel his heartbeat, the threat tightening around us. What would you fight for, reader, when love is the only light in a winter storm? Silverton, Colorado, awakens under a winter dawn, the snow-covered mountains glowing with a promise of renewal, but my heart still races from the shadows of last night. Our kiss in the cabin, his vow to protect me amidst a threatening note. You're too close, Elise bound us tighter, but Nora Blake's discovery of a syndicate called Silver Shadows, led by the elusive Silver King, and Claire Evans' forged emails framing Lucas have pushed us to the edge. As I stand in the cabin, Lucas's cedar scent grounding me, Nora's backup drive heavy in my hand, I know today will decide if our love can outshine the lies. Nora arrives, her hazel eyes fierce, clutching a new flash drive. "I traced the Silver King," she says, her auburn hair catching the sunlight. "It's Edward Kane, Hart Innovations chairman, orchestrating the fraud with Claire." My heart lurches. Edward, the polished executive who mentored Lucas, a traitor? Lucas's jaw tightens, his suit rumpled, his eyes stormy. "He's been using my company as a front for the Viper's drug money," he says. His hand finding mine, the touch igniting a fire. "We're ending this, Elise." His resolve mirrors mine, and I nod, our fingers entwined, a vow in the quiet. Nora's courage bolsters us. "We've got a plan," she says. "But it's risky." Deputy Sam Carter sets up a sting at the Silverton Grand Hotel, where Hart Innovations' annual gala glitters with chandeliers and deception. I wear a wire under my sapphire gown, my pulse pounding as Lucas, in a tailored tux, poses as my date. His hand on my lower back sparking heat through the silk. Edward greets us, his smile slick, unaware of the trap. "Enjoy the night, Elise," he says, his eyes cold, chilling me. Nora, posing as a tech consultant, signals. Edward's meeting a Viper contact in the hotel's private lounge. Lucas's grip tightens, his voice low. "Stay close, love." The word, love, stirs memories of our kiss. His lips a promise in the city's glow, and I cling to his strength. We follow Edward to the lounge, the air heavy with whiskey and betrayal. He's with a man in a dark suit, Viper leader Rico Vega, his scar glinting under the dim lights. "The merger's our cover," Edward says, counting cash. "The lawyer's a loose end." My heart stops, they mean me. Lucas signals Sam, and I activate the wire, capturing Edward's confession. Silver Shadows owns Hart Innovations. Hart's just a pawn. Rico draws a gun, but Nora drops a glass, the shatter echoing, giving Sam's team the cue to storm in. Sirens blare, cuffing Edward and Rico, but Claire lunges from the shadows, a knife flashing. Lucas shields me, taking a shallow cut, his blood staining his shirt. I rush to him, my hands trembling as I press a napkin to his wound. "I'm fine," he murmurs, his eyes fierce with love, and I kiss him, deep and desperate, the world fading to his warmth. Nora's arms wrap around us, her tears mixing with mine. "You did it, Elise," she says, her loyalty binding us like family. Sam secures a ledger from Rico's bag, detailing the Viper's network, enough to dismantle them. Back at Lucas's penthouse, the truth unravels. Edward used Claire to forge Lucas's code, laundering millions through fake contracts. Hart Innovations is cleared, the merger saved, and my student loans are paid with Lucas's help, freeing my future. Weeks later, Silverton sparkles with holiday lights, the Viper's gone. Nora joins my legal team, her bravery inspiring the city. Lucas and I grow closer, our nights filled with quiet dinners and stolen kisses. At the Silverton Grand's winter ball, he pulls me onto the dance floor, his suit against my skin, his voice raw. "I love you, Elise," he says, kneeling, a ring glinting under the chandeliers. "Marry me." Tears fall as I say yes, our kiss a vow under the stars. A final twist arrives, a note in my purse. You won, but I'm watching. Sam traces it to a viper remnant, already caught, easing my fear. Nora toasts. To Elise, who broke the shadows. I raise my glass, Lucas's hand in mine, and add. To Silverton, where love shines brightest. As we dance, a call from my estranged mother promises a reunion, tying my heart to home. What would you chase, reader, when love lights the darkest veil?